first person is, or person or people is the innkeeper. And so the next group of people I would say is also the travelers and the townspeople. So in Bethlehem you have this inn, and now you have people coming in to the inn. It's kind of funny. And so you have these townspeople and the travelers, and everyone's so busy thinking, okay, where am I going to sleep tonight? Okay, I have to take care of signing this bill, this census, that they're so caught up in traveling and in what they have to do, and they're so busy. And oftentimes we get so busy in this time of year thinking of holiday parties, buying presents, and traveling that we get it wrong and miss the purpose of this Christmas season. I challenge you guys to check your to-do list and your calendars and to make room to be with Jesus, like you are tonight at church and with your family and also in your hearts. Tonight I was driving to church and I'm looking at the mall. If you guys have been on the 91, it's just so packed. Cars, and I went to Target before this, and it was just so full, and this is that time of year where everyone's just kind of hurrying to get things done, and there's it's so easy to get wrapped up in the things that aren't so necessary, that we forget the reason why we are celebrating Christmas. So think of are you a traveler and a townsperson that's just so busy right now? So the third person that I want to mention is a little bit different from the innkeeper and from the townspeople, and it's King Herod. Okay, King Herod, he was worried. He was afraid. There was a threat to his throne. There's this baby child who is eventually going to rule over Israel. And so what does he do? He sends the 3 wise men to look diligently for this baby, and he also sends out a decree to have all the babies who are 2 years old and younger to be killed. He wants to make sure that his throne is secure. And here's the king. He's smart. He has a lot of money. He has a lot of power, and he's worried. He's scared that someone is going to take over that throne that he's on. So likewise, many of us are kind of like Herod, afraid to let Jesus sit on the throne of our lives and in our hearts, to trust him, to lead us to the life that he has planned. We have trouble letting go, surrendering, and obeying. Rather, we want the control and power on making our own decisions. Rather, will you let Jesus be on the throne of your life? So think about that. Are you maybe like King Herod at times where you want to have that control and power over your life? And the fourth and last group of people who I would say got it wrong are the religious leaders of the time. King Herod went to the religious leaders to get more information regarding the coming of the promised king. These were the pastors and the priests at the time who knew about the prophecies and the coming Messiah. These religious leaders knew so much about the coming of the Messiah, but yet they didn't go to Bethlehem to visit Jesus and to worship him. These religious leaders were indifferent. They knew the Messiah and the purpose to save them and how special that he would be to this world. Yet, they didn't think that they needed Jesus, their Savior. Some of us may fall in this category where we think we do so much good and that's enough that we don't need Jesus. But that's wrong. We need Jesus. In John 14:6, Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus came and died so we can be saved. So think about these 4 things. Let's take a quick recap of the 4 groups. Some miss the baby Jesus because they are too distracted by the world and what it offers now. Some miss the baby because they are too busy and don't have time to find out about him. Some miss the baby because they are too scared to let him take control of their lives. Some miss the baby because they are indifferent or ignorant of their need for a Savior. So think about those things right now. Just, am I getting it wrong? Or, where am I in my life and walk? So I want to also take a look at the people who got it right. So we have people who got it wrong, right?